Mix it up. Mix it up.
So, we've been kind of we are supposed to expect another guest here.
Fly
that would be
Hawaiian.
Fly Hawaiian, but he is tied up in a meeting right now. So hopefully he can make us, because I did want him to kind of talk about the promo they did on the Fly Hawaiian Twitter account, and it's tied to the Airbus that's taking off today. So hopefully he can join us. If not, then we can talk about it
Another time.
another
Yeah.
time. But what I wanted to just do is kind of recap all of the past couple of weeks, because we did, this is our fifth week,
show,
fifth and
yeah.
final week for this 30 Days of Giving promotion. We visited 4 other partners before. We started off at where?
Pokestop.
Stop. Our friend Elmer Guzman out there, and he has 2 locations. Gives 5 miles per dollar spent with your Hawaiian Airlines Visa card, and he hosted a whole bunch of really yummy dishes that
His
day.
moi is really good, and his salmon poke is winners.
Go Lakers.
And go Lakers. What? What's that?
So, and then after Pokestop, we went over to Teddy's. That was our second location. And that's when Melissa was actually out of town in San Francisco. And so that was my first hosting job. And we actually had a lot of fun at Teddy's. They also served up some really awesome burgers and showed us some of their specialties. And so we all ate well again at Teddy's the second week. And then from there, we went to
Makana Aesthetics.
That's right. And by the way, how did your face feel like a week
My
after?
skin felt more alive. I don't know how to explain it. It didn't feel, it didn't hurt. It didn't feel funny. You could just feel like
You
it
could
was
feel
more
like
alive.
something was happening.
Yeah.
So Melissa got the actual ultimate facial, right? And that included some hydration,
And microdermabrasion.
microdermabrasion, and light therapy.
Yeah.
So I have to go back and reschedule mine because, we junk in Pode and you
Yeah.
got the treatment. So I got to go back and get mine next. And then last week again, we were at Good to Grill.
Yes.
Our friends over at Good to Grill. And I missed that episode. So what did Turkey, what's his?
Turkey Boy.
Turkey Boy. What did Turkey Boy serve
He brought
you?
out a bunch of plates, and so we got to sample those, and those are really good. And then we said hi to his mom. Hi, Mrs. Kim. And we talked about his $2.99 breakfast.
Ah, that's right. That's a great deal.
Yeah.
That's a great deal. So again, Good to Grill, 2 miles per dollar with your Hawaiian Airlines Visa card. And so we really had a really interesting couple of weeks, I guess an interesting month, and we're culminating here at Hawaiian Airlines again to pull our winner of the 80,000 miles. And I think our special guest,
Sir,
Fly
can you board from
Hawaiian.
the front of the plane, please?
Okay. So we'll take a quick break while Fly Hawaiian boards, and then we'll come back.
Okay.
Where's your boarding pass?
Yeah.
Have a
Okay,
seat.
so come this way, and then here.
Are we still? Before Melissa leaves, we'll take a break after that. Hello.
Hi guys.
You gotta warn us.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Are we back on? Okay. So I want to introduce our special guest again. He's been joining us every now and then during this journey this past month, but it's our friends at Fly Hawaiian, and it's Ryan Schmidt. This is the face behind at Fly Hawaiian.
Yeah.
So
The
Ryan,
mystery man.
the mystery man. For all of you followers of at Fly Hawaiian, this is the guy running the show in the back, behind the scenes. So we want to introduce Ryan. We want Ryan to kind of talk to us about this great promo they just concluded and what that winner actually is doing right at this moment. So hey, Ryan.
Hi, how you doing? Yeah, he's actually about to board soon. So we had this Airbus sweepstakes. There were 5 ways to enter through our Facebook comment, our Twitter, you retweet a hashtag. We also had entries through email, a Hawaii Miles number, or booking a ticket. So we had these 5 methods of entry. And of that, we had over 200,000 different entries. So a lot of people...
Oh my goodness.
A lot of people responded.
You got to make sure your followers follow us at Added an Extra Miles
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, pimp us out.
Yeah. The prize was a trip for 2 to LA if you're from Hawaii,
Wow.
and from LA to Hawaii. And they also get a 3-day stay at Marriott. So
Wow.
Marriott in Waikiki and the JW Live in Los Angeles.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. So the winner from Hawaii was Gene Callywag. He's from Mililani. He actually entered through Hawaii Miles number and email and Facebook. Facebook's what actually won for him.
Wow.
And interesting story was he entered on his 21st anniversary, but didn't have chance to celebrate. So when he won, he's like, "Oh, great! I get to celebrate."
Oh my gosh, so this
Yeah,
trip is their
so this trip
celebration?
is his actually
Wow.
21st anniversary celebration.
Hey, that's awesome.
Which
That's
works
a
out
great
really
story.
well. And he actually came down to the ceremony of the makali'i that was a few days ago.
Wow.
And he is, let's see,
He's boarding now.
about an hour. Yeah, the flight's about to take off in an hour, so he's boarding now. And our winner from the other side was actually from Sacramento. Manode, I can't remember his last name right now. But interesting story for him is he's actually never been to Hawaii. So him and his wife, this is going to be his first trip to Hawaii.
Wow. And they get to fly
and
on
they get
the
to fly on
Airbus.
an Airbus, and they get the trip, the stay at Marriott. So they're doing really well with the first trip to Hawaii.
That's an awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. Those are awesome stories. Too.
Yeah.
You know, like those are the kind of things that make you feel good when you
Yeah,
do
we
these promos.
we picked some really good winners,
Yeah.
and it was completely random that it was those 2. So
That's
it
awesome. Well,
worked out really well.
congratulations to
Yeah.
those winners. They have a great
And
time.
we're hoping they give us some pictures and videos and whatever. So
You're gonna post that.
we're
on
going to
your
be
guys'
posting
Facebook?
those on Facebook and Flickr, and we'll put the links on at Fly Hawaiian.
And so, what you guys doing next?
What we're doing next? Well, we're currently in the middle of a fare special, kind of in line with the Airbus. We're doing a $330 Trans-Pacific, so Hawaii to the mainland. All our U.S. gateway cities on the continental U.S. side.
Is that a round trip?
Round trip.
Wait, round trip for how much?
Round trip for $330.
Wow,
Even on the
that's a
Airbus?
deal.
Even on the Airbus. Yeah.
Oh, and so you got to fly to LA.
Yeah, you got to fly to LA.
How can they get more? How can they get more information on that promo?
More information, we're posting links on Twitter, or you can go to hawaiianair.com.
Okay. 'Cause I'm
So
sure
there are
that's-
links
yeah.
on both of that. So at Fly Hawaiian, follow at Fly Hawaiian or at Hawaiian Fairs, and also go to hawaiianair.com. And the director of pricing actually came to me recently, and he's pushing really hard to do weekly specials. He
Oh.
said we got something coming up next week that's going to be really special. I don't know what that means yet, but
Yeah.
You don't know
So
until that day?
basically, what
Well,
that means to all of you is you always want to be watching at Fly Hawaiian because they're always going to be rolling out something new and exciting for you guys. So that's what it means, right?
Usually he tells me what the price is going to be, but today he said he doesn't want to spoil it.
Doesn't
so
want
he's
to
just
spill
going
the
to tell
beans
me.
just
Yep.
yet.
So that's what's coming up is we have these weekly specials. This week it's the $330 round trip to the mainland.